Hey everybody, it's here from GameYak.com. Here we are today in Esports Life Tycoon, and we're going to go for pretty much all of the achievements using the newly discovered dev menu. So make sure you start up the game, and then if this happens to be your first time playing the game, you're going to choose your team. Just choose whoever. Make sure you get to the main menu. The dev menu is going to be found in the options, so make sure you scroll down to that. It's going to be the second to last thing on the list. This is going to work as of build 1.0.4.2 of the game, so this may or may not be patched out in the future. But once you get into the options, what you want to do is want to make sure you hit the right bumper to go over to sound. You're going to have these three sliders right here. Make sure you highlight the topmost one and then hit the Y button, and that should automatically get you the first achievement we are going for. And with that one out of the way, we're going to get on with explaining how the dev menu is going to work in terms of the achievement. So each one of these sliders is going to be divided into notches, as most video game setting sliders are. If you hit the Y button on one of these notches, what's going to happen is the game is going to reset to the default setting, which is going to be all the way to the right. What's also going to happen is you're going to unlock an achievement that corresponds to that particular notch. So practically every single notch in all of the sliders in the settings is going to have an achievement tied to it. And if you happen to reset that particular slider to the right using the Y button while it's on a specific notch, you should be given the achievement that goes with that slider. All right, so basic rundown by the numbers. There's going to be two pages of settings. You have sound and then graphics. Both of these pages are going to have three sliders each, and then each one of these sliders is going to have 10 notches you want to deal with, including all the way to the right and then all the way to the left as a notch. What you want to do basically is you want to make sure you run through each one of these sliders and make sure you hit the Y button on each one of these notches, going up and down the list until you have all of the achievements that you can unlock through this. So doing the math, there's going to be 6 sliders with 10 notches per slider. That's going to be a total of 60 times you need to hit that Y button over a specific notch. Now, you can only unlock 35 achievements with this, so not every single notch is going to have an achievement tied to it. However, most are, and you might as well be as thorough as possible. Granted, that being said, if you happen to make it to the last slider and are still missing achievements, there's nothing stopping you from going back and then just double checking your work and then going back through each and every single one of the slider notches and hitting that Y button over them until you get all of the achievements you are going for. Might take you a couple of run-throughs, but this should take anywhere from about 5 to 8 minutes or so going through all of the slider notches. Once you are done, you should be good for 35 out of the 36 possible achievements. Unfortunately, you can't use the dev menu to unlock the last achievement in the game, which is going to be the survival achievement. So with that in mind, make sure you tune back soon for part 2, where we're going to cover how to go for that last achievement. But that should be pretty much all of the achievements in the game taken care of in only a few minutes or so. So that's going to be it, and that's all there is to it.